What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to Eagles Brawl of the Brawl Network. However you're tuning in, you're either on Twitch, Facebook Live, Periscope, or wherever you're getting the show. We greatly appreciate it. Co-host Conor Myles here. Also co-host Tyler Steege. We got the host of Philly Sports with Giovanni in the house, Giovanni Hamilton. We are hype. We are excited. We're going to beat the Giants.
Yeah.
This is a game that the Eagles are going to win. Want to know why, Giovanni? Want to know why we're going to win?
Because the Giants suck.
Oh, I mean, that's a pretty good answer. I can't really top that, but you kind of got me there. But it's because the Eagles are going to win for you because you went to orthodontist today and you got the rubber bands on. Proud of you for getting through that day. Great job, Giovanni. But not only that,
They're back in black.
That's not even the big news. They are back in black. That's not even the big news. My guy here was on ESPN today, featured in an article by Tim McManus. Giovanni, we are not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. So let's get the show started, though. How are you feeling, guys? How are we feeling? Comments. Let's get the comments flowing. How is everybody feeling tonight? Come on, we're playing the Giants. I know the Eagles haven't looked so good, 1-4-1, but how does everybody feel? Because I'm hyped. Back in black.
Too. Yep.
I got the Fletcher Cox on. I'm ready to rock, guys.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Gio, how you feeling?
I'm feeling so ready. I wanna get this game over with so I can brag to everyone who's been hating.
Ooh. So you can correct everybody that's been hating. That's what I like to hear, Giovanni. So it looks like we already got a comment. Dakota saying Wentz boys, 4 touchdowns tonight, 2 rushing, Hightower first bomb touchdown. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that, John Hightower. I don't really disagree. I think John Hightower could. I think he might score tonight. I think he's gonna have a day. Those passes are there. He gets open. It's just a matter of catching it. We need him to catch the pass. I think he will do that tonight. I think it's gonna happen. But let's get on to what we're looking at first. I got the first topic going to hand. Everything that's going on right now with Zach Ertz is crazy, guys. Absolutely insane. The trade rumors are going nuts. Fowler just reported. Jeremy Fowler reported for ESPN that the Eagles were listening on trading Zach Ertz, and before the ankle injury, we're looking into moving him. What are our feelings there? What are we? Look, here, I'll just say this right away, just get off the bat, and I'll let you guys talk. But you offered a tight end at the end of the 2019 season, an offer that he refuses, and then you go into this offseason, you're negotiating a contract with him, and you guys just can't come to an agreement. Do you fault the Eagles for looking for value? Maybe that's what they're just thinking now. Maybe they're just like, 2 times we came to the table, we didn't agree. Maybe we need to go ahead and shop you around. What are we thinking, guys? Maybe that's what they're trying to do, but I know Giovanni's already shaking his head. No, no.
No, I'm never getting off the Zach Ertz train.
I never will. I appreciate everything Zach Ertz done for this team. I think he's been a great time. I mean, without Zach Ertz, there's no Lombardi in Philadelphia, no matter what anybody says. But I think at the end of the day, we are also realists. Giovanni, you want to become the head coach of the Eagles, and we're all analysts here. You're a podcast host. You know the numbers game. If you feel like Zach Ertz is going to resign with the Eagles, what do you do if you're Howie Roseman?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you think chopping him around might be? I don't know. Tyler's ready to answer. I look at him. I see he's got an answer. What do you think, Tyler? What do you think of the situation with Zach Ertz, man?
No, I think Gio, you're playing it right because a lot of people like to have an opinion on it, and we got to let the season play out. You know, a huge injury occurred, and it sounded like the team was kind of throwing him around, and maybe, or I think that he was on the trade block. I don't think that they were actually in negotiations about like details of a trade, but it's just going to be a long season. They can't trade him before the deadline, so there's no point. Like Gio said, I mean, it's just take our time with it. We have no idea what's going to happen, but Ertz can come back, and if he has a heck of a end of the 2020 season, then maybe the team will think twice about moving him.
Well, he's on IR now, so I think it's over with now. I mean, it's 3-week IR pretty much. From what we're hearing, he's supposed to be out 4 to 6 weeks, according to Mike Garofalo. I think he's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks, personally. So it's pretty much done now. He's on the IR. I mean, it's on him. That's what the reports are about. So, I mean, look, the Eagles have pretty much said to this point they're going to welcome back Alshon Jeffrey at open arms. This is keeping him on the active roster and then saying that the reason why they do that is because he's on the trade block. Silly. He's been on the trade block since the last season started. Nobody wants Alshon Jeffrey, especially coming off a Liz Frank injury with 30 years old. He's going to have to play for the Eagles. The Eagles know that. They now know probably the same with Zach Ertz. Look, it's going to have to happen. We're going to have to play with Zach Ertz. He's going to have to finish with the Eagles. All they can do now, because now that he's going on IR, they have to bounce back from this. They have to continue moving forward. Hopefully, while he's out, they build some momentum on offense. Travis Fulgham steps up. Jalen Reagor comes back. Deshaun maybe even make some kind of impact. Maybe. You always have to account for Deshaun's speed. So right now, all you can do is hope you get these guys back. Hope the offense keeps moving. But it's interesting to think, the reports might be true. The Eagles might want to be moving on to 11 personnel. They might really be in on Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert's supposed to be back after this bye. I mean, if they're shopping a player who they know that, look, we came with him with 2 contract offers. He refused. We're not going to give him anything better than this. This is what we decided. I don't fault them for shopping him around, but this is how I feel.
Gio, do you want to chime in?
I totally disagree. I think that we need to keep Ertz. He needs to finish out his career here. I
would love it, buddy. I would love it.
I think if they used him more and better, that he would do amazing things like he has in the past.
And that's a good
agree
point
with
too.
I mean, that's true. Yeah.
If they're going to fork out cash and pay Zach Ertz what he wants, the 12 to 13 million. Conor, you hit on it. I mean, what is the plan of the future? Is it going to be 11, or is it going to be 12, or And something that clicked in my head too that I was thinking about is, the offensive line has been banged up, and obviously we correlate that to lack of run game because the Eagles haven't been able to run the ball. But I also wonder, how much did Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz being in and out of the lineup play into the run game? Because this team shows so many different looks in the 12 personnel. So I'm curious, like tonight you said, maybe tonight we can get the run game going. I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to do that with Richard Rodgers as their number one.
Yeah. Richard Rodgers is really the number one. That's crazy that we're at this point in the season. I couldn't really say that, but speaking of the run game, we got the offensive line that's a nothing but a carousel. We got Suopota, looks like he's going to make his first start at left guard, his first NFL career start. We got Nate Herbig going back to right guard. The run game has to come alive tonight, guys. We saw what. Let me get this mic out of my face. We saw what Boston Scott did against the Giants last year. I got the graphic right here. In 2 games, let me pull this comment off though. The comment ruined it. In 2 games versus the Giants last year, 29 carries, 113 yards, 4 touchdowns. Boston Scott has not been that player yet to date. But man, could they use a game from him tonight? They got to get the ground and pound going. They got to get Wentz going with the field. And not only that, I would like to see some more Jalen Hurts. Get Jalen Hurts involved. He could be a weapon that could be on the field at the same time as Wentz. They've shown that they could put him on the same field on the field at the same time together. I keep riding that Jalen Hurts train with it. He's a weapon. He keeps defensive coordinators up at night. The Giants' defense is a little bit better than it was last year. I think Patrick Graham, their defensive coordinator, is a huge reason why. But they need Boston Scott to step up tonight, guys. The backup running backs have not been what they expected them to be. They've been underwhelming. I think offensive line play goes into that. Look, I mean, I said I was going to start off the episode this way. I'm going to remember it now. It's amazing how much they miss Brandon Brooks. Brandon Brooks' presence being missed has shown every game since the season has started. They favor the right side to run the ball. They haven't established where they can get a good lanes going along the offensive line. I don't expect them to. They keep switching guys in and out at this point. The offensive line and the run game has to come alive tonight. I need to see some Boston Scott. I need to see this also offensive line get some push, help the run game out. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that we need to get this run game going because as we've seen in the past, when we get this Philly run game started, it can't be stopped.
And it really will. I mean, it really will help everything. I mean, that's kind of been the missing piece. Even when Wentz is playing well, there still are drives that are stunted because there's a lack of run game. And then think of the defense too. The defense isn't really resting because it's either a quick drive and a score, or it's a 3 and out because the team can't move the ball and get ahead of the stick. So the run game is going to help the Eagles offense. It's going to help Carson, and then it's going to help the defense too. So. It's definitely something that needs to happen, but it's also been a tendency that Doug has kind of gotten away from early on in the season, and then the run game kind of forms later in the year. So maybe it happens week 7.
I mean, I hope something happens here. They need to get the run game going tonight, but Gio, I love your lighting, bro. Yeah. That green.
Yeah.
That green there.
Yeah. It's the best.
Ooh.
Let's talk about Djax. Everybody's asking. I agree. We need to have a discussion. I've seen a couple people mention Djax. Do we have any bold predictions for Djax tonight, guys?
No.
Does he have more? Does he have
I'm
more?
okay with that, dude.
Played.
I think.
Oh.
I don't think that they're gonna use him very much. To be honest, we got Fulgham now.
Oh, I like that. So you think Travis Fulgham has another big game? I think so too.
I think it's safe to say that Fulgham will be the team's number 1 moving forward in 2020, even if Djax is
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That's an easy yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Even when Rager comes back, I think Rager will complement him coming back perfectly to a T. I think that's your future X and Z, potentially, at least your Y and Z. And I love Travis Fulgham. I think the hot streak continues. And not only that, I think once that one receiver has that hot streak with Carson Wentz, once he finds that guy, because it's always been Zach Ertz, it's been Jordan Matthews in the past. Once he builds that repertoire with one guy, and he's building it with Travis Fulgham right now, Greg Ward was last year at the end of the year, you're going to see beautiful things happen, and Travis Fulgham is just continuing to blossom right before our eyes. Like Gio says, he's the GOAT.
The best thing that you can go. The best thing that you can have with your QB is trust, and Fulgham earned that pretty quickly with him. So,
what kind of stat line are we feeling for Carson Wentz tonight versus the Giants? I'm loving this. We're getting some good interaction right now. Thank you guys very much for all your comments. I love it.
First game with no turnover.
Yes.
That would be ideal.
Do you think it too? I don't know, man. I mean, look, I think the offensive line will be better. Now, I did say Jamon Brown was a blessing in disguise for Matt Pryor, so everybody's probably rolling their eyes when I'm saying this. But I like Suoputo. He's big. He's big like Sayamalo. He's big like Brandon Brooks.
I know nothing about him. Educate me, please.
I'm going off his frame. I looked at shout out to Andrew Jacheco of Inside the Birds. I did read his article on him. I'm just going off a frame though, and that's what they like to do with these type of guys, these size guys. That's what they like at their guards. I'm hoping something, man. I'm hoping something. He's been in the system for a while. He's been here since last year. You hope that guys Jeff Stallings had his hand on for over a year, gives you kind of something. Mom Brown was kind of a throw-in.
As long as he doesn't adjust his gloves mid-play, we'll call him good.
I want to add something real fast. This is his first NFL start, and the scary thing is that he's protecting Carson's blind spot.
He's on the left side, yes. Yes. I mean, you said it yourself, though. You think Jordan Mailata has played well.
Yeah.
I think putting him next to Jordan Mailata is nice. I think Nate Herbig helps out Elaine Johnson, who is... I mean, come on, the guy is playing through injury. He's literally playing because he has to. He's playing through so much right now that more than anybody really even recognizes or knows. Moving Nate Herbig there to help him out, I think, is going to help a lot. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. We have to realize, again, this offensive line is going through another change. We'll see.
You wonder too how much influence a guy like Jason Kelce has to the coaching staff, because you said it's a carousel, right? So I wonder if Jamon Brown, you saw, we saw him struggle, but we don't know what happens on the sidelines. We don't know what's communicating and with the breakdowns and such. So I wonder how much influence Jason Kelce has on, who starts at left, who starts at right, when this is a constant just carousel. I mean, you described it perfectly. So hopefully they can give Wentz time, because I do think that there are some matchups in the secondary with for the Eagles. I do think that Wentz has a pretty big game tonight. He's played so well against.
I just to say it off the air, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to say it before I forget it. Carson Wentz leads the Eagles in rushing tonight.
I love that bet. I love that.
I think he leads the Eagles in rushing yards tonight, because Dakota's kind of getting me hype here. 250 yards passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 45 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Dude, Carson Wentz has that kind of game.
Have we seen the actives? Do we know if they're going to have a third running back? Is Killings or did anybody?
I think it's gonna be Jason Hutley. It's gonna be Boston Scott, Corey Clement, Jason Hutley. I don't know if they're gonna bring it. I don't think so though. I think it's just gonna be those guys. I've heard that those guys are the ones that are out on the field.
Yeah. So
Dolphins, Dolphins willing to trade Jordan Howard after making him healthy and active the last 2 weeks. We literally talked about this on Eagles Brawl yesterday with that cross.
Yeah.
Literally brought this up yesterday because he's all on board on bringing the Jordan Howard train back. Let's ask the question now for the live stream, since I just got that notification. Would you bring Jordan Howard back to Philadelphia?
I don't think so. I think we stay on the Miles Sanders train.
I agree with you. I think they need to bring in somebody to help him out, though.
What if we put Jordan Howard on the Miles Sanders train? Like, what if we just placed him on there?
No.
I'm good.
Injuries don't concern you with Myles, though, because they're starting to get me a little like, oh man, I think we need somebody to get him in here to give him some help. Like, the J.J. when they brought him J.J. to give LeGarrette Blount the boost, but LeGarrette Blount was still a pivotal part to the Super Bowl run. So that type of thing.
Just a
I know you're like, no. Give every carry to Miles Sanders when he gets back. Ride the Miles Sanders train. That's where Giovanni's out with that.
Choo-choo.
I love it. Gio, you're a stud and got a good head for the game for your age, bro. Keep grinding. Yeah, that's what we love to see, Giovanni. Yo, what's up, Robert? Coastal Pride, baby.
Uh-oh.
You remember Jason Kelsey's Super Bowl speech? I have to badge is very vocal with the staff. Yes, absolutely. Bring Howard back. Ooh. Ooh, I want to see.
I saw somebody.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in Buffalo for when Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard were on the same field together, and Miles Sanders ripped that long touchdown. It was a nice play.
I saw somebody.
What are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to short fields for the offense. I think that they can create some turnovers. They haven't been able to.
So we'll get into our Manscaped MVPs of the game. My Manscaped MVP pick was the reason for that is because they're playing Danny Dimes and there's going to be a lot of turnovers. That's the reason for my pick. But we'll get into that when we get into that segment. What are you guys looking forward to tonight? I saw, Tyler said the short game. I'll say mine real quick so Giovanni can have like 10 minutes talking about his, because I know he's got a lot. He's probably already got his list written out. He took notes. Giovanni takes serious notes before he gets on these shows, folks. He's really trying out here. I know it. He's a hard worker. I'm looking forward to seeing if the Travis Fulgham hype continues. That's it. We've been starving to give Carson Wentz the true legitimate number 1 wide receiver. This guy's performing at a pace of Terrell Owens as your first 3 games with the Eagles. That's something that we are not accustomed to since the Carson Wentz era has started. Really, frankly, since Jeremy Lackland left in 2014. I want to continue to see if especially against James Bradbury. He's playing really well this year. He's a good press corner. I want to see if James Bradbury shadows Travis Fulgham. If that's how serious the Giants start to take the threat of Travis Fulgham, which is either also a good sign. I'm excited to see if Travis Fulgham hype continues. That's what I'm looking forward to tonight. Giovanni, take it away.
All right. Travis Fulgham is definitely one that we're all excited to see because he's just the GOAT. This is a crazy prediction, and a lot of people are not going to agree with this, but Philly is known for players just coming out of nowhere and performing great. I think Corey Clement does better than Boston Scott.
Oh, ooh. That is a bold take. Oh my gosh! So Write that down. If Corey Clement has a big game on him, like, yo, nobody said that. Nobody thought that except for Giovanni. He's literally the only. Giovanni, you should run in there right now and tell your dad, hey, Dad, I have a bet that you should use on DraftKings Sportsbook. That is a good. I like that take.
I do too.
I mean, I would be surprised personally, but I think that's a crazy. That's honestly, Giovanni. That's what we like. That's what this podcast he shows it for. We're here for the bold takes. We're here with the crazy stuff. You're even getting some good comments for it. Nice call, Gio. I'm with you, G. Wow, you convinced people with how you thought. Look at you, little analyst.
I am thinking you made a good point too, Connor. If Fulgham starts to be able to get number one attention, and Djax, because I mean, what are our expectations with him realistically? But if he starts to get number one attention, and you start to get Djax with number 2 or number 3 corners, this offense could take a real decent leap. I mean, who knows? And again, it's hard to put stock into what Djax can do because we just need to see him for an extended period of time, and who knows if we will. But I don't know. This offense, man, it can start really hitting some strides.
Zach Ertz comes back, Dallas Goedert comes back, and Travis Fulgham is your main hot weapon. That team starts. Drager comes back.
Man,
all it takes is 6 wins to win this. All it takes is 6 wins to the NFC East, and all it matters is how you're playing at December. How you're playing in December is all that matters. If you're playing hot, and that's the Eagles are. I don't care what. As soon as December comes around, fellas, the record's 0-0 for me. The Eagles get a bunch of players back from injury. We'll see how it goes because Andy Dalton's the quarterback for Dallas, and they have no defense whatsoever. Danny Dimes and the Giants don't know how to win football whatsoever since the last couple of years. The Washington football franchise has Kyle Allen started right now. Am I confident in the Eagles? Do I think they're a great team? That's a debate for probably Monday's episode on Philly Sports with Giovanni when he has Ed Krause and I on. Yep. But I know that they can win the NFC East. They're good enough to win the NFC East. And once you're good enough to get in the playoffs, if you're hot, you're hot. Your record going into the playoffs is 0-0. Let's see what happens. You got a wide receiver you expected nothing from playing lights out. You have a running back that will probably be healthy around that time. That's a huge playmaker. Brandon Brooks, I did report it for Section 215, and he did reply to it too. The way the offensive line's looking at this point, if Brandon Brooks told you he's healthy, would you guys put him out there?
Yeah.
If he told you he was healthy, you wouldn't put you're hesitating. I think that was an easy yes for me too. If he tells me that he's healthy, go.
Yep.
I mean, there's more. There's more to it. I mean, if a player says so, sure, but. I mean,
if he's cleared and he says go.
By all means,
we need you, bud. Yeah, we need you out there, bud. If he wants to play, go. Yeah, I would love to have him out there. I mean, he did reply to it. He did, hey, don't call me. Everybody in the comments, don't call me crazy. He did reply to it saying with the Kim Kardashian looking around the corner. Don't kill the messenger, but that's what he said it himself.
Dude, that was the best. You did a really good job of just getting that meme in real life. Good for you. Do that one more time for us, man.
Yeah. No, that needs to be the new meme. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let's get into some bold predictions. I know Giovanni's written some.
Yeah,
I know Tyler's got some ready. I know Tyler's always got the good takes.
Yeah, depending on who you ask.
No, you got some bold takes. If they're not right, they're not right. Whatever. I like spicy. We all like spicy. It gets the views. Elliott Source Parks has a job, so I mean, come on. Let's go. So, anyways. Let's get. Oh, wait. I just saw a comment that I really like. I think this is legit. Excuse me. Brandon Graham, 3 sacks.
Keep this guy on here, man. Keep this guy on here.
Definitely.
Yep. Drew, you're the man.
I'm with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with it too. I think he can have it. I'm going to kill myself for not being prepared for this, but I think Matt Peart's playing right tackle for the Giants right now. I think that's who they have in for. Could be wrong. Could be Wheeler.
I think
it's Matt Peart, though. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Brandon Graham's going to go to town.
it's pretty nice that the Eagles can just attack an offensive line from so many different ways. I mean, there's just so many guys who can win. There's Cox, there's Graham, there's Sweat, there's Hargrave. It's nice to have. Let's talk defensive side of the ball.
If they let the Giants, Giants
Yes.
1-5, we all know how the Giants look this year.
Yes.
Oh, you think he should go? You answered right away.
Yeah, I do.
If you let Danny Dimes, and they have look, if everybody wants Devontae Freeman in Philadelphia, and I completely understand, but he's not doing well with New York. He's not doing that great. They don't have any run game. If you let Danny Dimes and Darius Slayton destroy you tonight, and Evan Ingram, especially Evan Ingram, I think he's been completely disappointing. If you let those guys destroy you tonight, and they put up a lot, if Danny Dimes has over 300 passing yards, get out of here, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marquise Manuel, step on up. Anybody.
There's context. I don't like yards being like a reason to move on. But yeah, I mean, if the team can't stop Daniel Jones, I mean, this offense is not very good, and the Eagles. That's why I'm a little nervous, because everybody's feeling good. Everybody's feeling good about this game.
Yeah, I know, that's never good.
I think it's
going to be a hard fight. I still think it's going to be a hard fought divisional game. I think the Giants will keep it close because for some reason, sometimes the Eagles play down to the Giants. But I think they're going to win no matter what. I'm confident in a win at least. But yes, I agree with you. It is.
If the Eagles let down tonight, then Monday, it's gonna be a dark week.
There's got to be jobs on the line. There has to be jobs on the line. If they lose to the Giants, it's not only that.
This is the worst game because if we lose, it's gonna ruin my weekend.
That's pretty good way to put it. I like that. Wow, the Philadelphia Eagles would ruin Giovanni's weekend.
Yep.
How dare they? Would they do that?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna win, guys. Come on. Why are we talking like that? They're gonna win. Stop worrying. We got this.
My dad, I'm like putting a damper on the mood, and I'm normally the optimistic guy.
If they did, then you kept the Giants' hopes alive to win the East because now they're ahead of you. Which is
you just run out of
say.
Excuses.
Yeah, then you're out of it.
You're just done. Like the last few was like, oh, good opponents or injuries or this and that, but like the Giants are just a bad football team. You lose to this team or you look bad against this team, it's really hard to justify.
A lot of people are feeling Josh Sweat pick tonight.
Everybody loves Josh Sweat, man. He's having such a year. And shouts to Mike K.
Yeah, shout out to Mike K for sure. But shout out to Johnny Page too. Honestly, back in May when we first started the podcast, one of the first players he talked about was a breakout year.
Yep.
Shout out to Johnny Page. I give credit for what's credit's due. Mike K and Johnny Page were on a huge Josh Sweat breakout season, and he's what he's doing right now. He's looking great. But I agree with everybody else too. He was about to be my Manscaped MVP pick, but he wasn't.
Is it a contract year for him?
No, he's out to 2018, so no, but he's coming up.
So next year would be his contract.
Yeah, because he's on the same thing as Goddard and Maddox. Because that 2018 draft's looking nice.
A little bit, right?
They got some good contributors in there. Will Parks and Slay both get picks. Darius Slay definitely gets an interception tonight because I think you go into this game and you put Darius Slay on Darius Slayton because their names are similar and Darius Slayton is the Giants' best wide receiver by far. You keep him locked on there. And if you do that, that's Danny Dimes' top target. That's Danny Dimes who's going to target no matter what, whoever's the corner's playing him. You're going to get interceptions. I think Darius Slay gets 2 picks tonight, actually.
Ooh.
That's my bold prediction.
Darius Slay?
2 picks.
2?
I didn't know. I didn't know that Jalen Myles has never had an interception.
Has he not have never? Yeah, he's had interceptions, not this season.
I looked at stats. It said he had no interceptions in his career.
I thought he picked off Dak before.
That, and then I think that he definitely has picked off Dak at the end of the end zone against Dez. But the fact that we're having to draw these up is defending your point, Gio, is we don't. He doesn't intercept the ball very much.
Yeah, exactly. The point is he doesn't intercept the ball a lot.
Yes,
he did. He did against the 49ers a couple years ago too. That is right. He hasn't had any this season. And if you Google it, that's why
that's what I'm doing right now.
He will get 2 tonight, Josh Leonard says. Ooh, That's a bold pick. Jalen Mills, 2 interceptions. That's bold. That's spicy.
Ooh.
That's a look, Giovanni. He's how you get 2 tonight.
Yeah,
If Jalen Mills has 2, we got to send that man a jersey.
Yeah, he's the next one to get the 21 of the. That's Mini Mills right here in the screen. So Mini Mills approved.
Yep.
Yeah.
The scoring machine, Kroom, 50 yards and a touchdown. I like that take. Casey Kroom's had in 2 tonight.
If you had to guess who scores the Eagles' first touchdown,
Travis Fulgham.
Fulgham.
Mm-hmm. Deep ball.
I'm gonna go with Greg Ward.
Ooh.
So I was thinking about
Greg Ward.
Ward was high on my list because my friend asked me to pick 3, and then I was like, "Does Ward score early on?" Like it's typically like I thought about his
Boston
touchdown.
Scott.
I know Boston Scott's
That's
a
a good
giant,
answer.
man.
6 this game. Yeah, because I was gonna support. All right.
Let's
Max
get into
back
our
tonight.
MVPs.
You know what?
Our guys.
I agree. G Ward. Somebody else agree with me with G Ward. That's what I like to see. Mulata trick play. That's funny. All right, let's get into it. Manscaped MVP. Our sponsor, Manscaped. Again, go on that site. Use promo code BRAWL to get 20% off your order plus free shipping. They got some great underwear. And guys, come on. Get right. They got nose hair trimmers too. I got a nose hair trimmer from them, man. I'm Irish. You know, the Irish guys watching the show right now, you guys can get hooked up on Manscaped. Use promo code BRAWL to get 20% off your order. My Manscaped MVP is Darius Slay.
Yeah.
He's getting the interceptions tonight. I think he gets 2. I like somebody said pick 6. I do like that for him. You put Darius Slay on Darius Slayton. You leave him there. You get the interceptions. That's my Manscaped MVP pick. Let's get into Giovanni so Giovanni can talk about his a little bit. Ready? Jalen Mills, of course. Giovanni, take it away.
Jalen Mills. I mean, the man is awesome. He's gonna have a pick. He's gonna have 1 pick. He's definitely gonna smack some balls down. Yep.
All right, so that's Giovanni's pick is Jalen Mills.
It wouldn't be
I
an
like
Eagles
it.
Brawl show if you didn't have Jalen Mills as your
Yeah, I'm gonna
MVP.
say it would be Mini Mills Giovanni if it wasn't for Jalen Mills MVP. And now Giovanni also has that jersey that Jalen Mills is wearing that picture, so you know he's the true Mini Mills. He's the real Mini Mills. All right, let's go to Tyler's Manscaped MVP pick.
BG.
Brady Graham, go
BG.
into it, bud.
That's why I was hyped when the person, I think his name was Drew, said that he's got 3 sacks tonight. I don't know if he's going to get the 3, but I think Brandon Graham will be involved in the run game. As always, he typically plays well against the Giants. I think the defensive line gets after it tonight. It was either him or Fletcher Cox, but I got Brandon Graham tonight.
I was either going to pick Darius Slay or Josh Sweat, just so everybody knows. But I like the Brandon Graham. And I mean, the Eagles' best player this year, probably.
I think a
Honestly,
lot
it's
of
been
people are
probably
expecting a
Brandon.
pretty big performance from the defense tonight, as they should.
We need it.
Yeah.
Look, it's still the Giants. Andrew Thomas hasn't really been. He's still a rookie. He was suspended last game. They held him out for disciplinary reasons. You know, he's gonna have a nice dosage of Josh Sweat tonight. And for all of the stuff that we killed Derek Barnett for in the offseason, the guy's playing football, guys. He's still playing football. He's playing good football. So, you know, I'm just going to show some really quick things on the Eagles Brawl shop. We now have Philly Sports with Giovanni gear because he has his own logo. You can rep Philly Sports with Giovanni right there on that hoodie. Go to the Eagles Brawl shop. Get your own. We'll do some giveaways later on. Not tonight, but we will going forward to get you guys some Eagles Brawl gear. Philly Sports with Giovanni specifically. You still got the Mini Mill shirts. You know, you got to get one of those because he's the real Mini Mills. And some Eagles Brawl shirts as well. Go to the Eagles Brawl shop. Represent your best prod. You know, we got to support everybody and we got to feed our animals. Let me get back to the comment section and see what we got going on. I'll make the bet Mills gets 2 interceptions. I'll bet a jersey of no interceptions tonight. I'll send myself to the Chiefs jersey of what's the G. Ooh. Okay. That's a big bet. Awesome hoodie, G. Yeah, that's what we want to see. MVP Carson. Oh, Manscaped MVP. Somebody picked Carson. You know, we all play defensive guys. I think Carson's a good pick for that. Eagles win by 21. Tyler Conor dyed their hair green. Oh! I would not. I mean, I'll have to ask my job if they'll let me do that.
I can't.
I'll have to ask
My job would fire me.
Yeah, they might fire me. They might fire me because they told me no color either. But I will talk to my job about it. If they win by 21,
Eagles win by 21, and
I will have to definitely go to my boss about it and talk to him about dyeing my hair green if they win by 21. But I might have to quit because the Eagles won by 21 and I have to dye my hair green.
It's for me.
I will.
Yep.
Let's go. Thanks for all tuning in, guys. Whoa, wait, never mind. We're not heading off just yet. Well, we'll soon, but I need to hear some score predictions. What are we feeling? Comments, get it popping, guys. Let's go. What are the score predictions? I'll start off so I can get you guys to talk. I'm gonna go 31.
Ooh.
31 to 23 Eagles.
That's good. You know what? I'm going with the 21. I want you guys to dye your hair. 21-10.
21-10. Oh, because he wants us to dye our hair. Like it.
Yep.
I got 34-13. Birds.
34-14. All right. And we got some good predictions so far. 41-17. True. 28-14. We got some good predictions, guys.
This will be the first game ever. If the Eagles actually win convincingly, this will be the first time ever that everybody's expected it and it actually happened.
Dude, our comment section is nothing but Eagles win. I have not saw one Giants win. Not one Giants win. 32 Eagles. That'd be a fun game. Field goal, safety. Yeah, I would love that. That'd be so much fun for the whole entire 4 quarters.
Yeah.
All right, so one more comment. 27-13 Eagles. Oh,
I
okay.
like that one too.
I like that one too. I keep clicking on it for some reason. Anyways, Philly Sports with Giovanni. You want to tell them what you're going to do this week? What you have planned this week so far?
I'm going to have you on and Ed on Monday. And then I think on Tuesday, I'm having Babes on Broad. And I'm actually going to be on their podcast on Thursday.
Ooh, okay. So I get this comment a lot. And I'm going to just suggest it on air for everybody that's watching. You can find Giovanni's podcast anywhere. Any podcast platform, literally every single one, when you search Eagles Brawl. Eagles Brawl host Philly Sports with Giovanni. That's why it's under the Eagles Brawl podcast feed. So when you search Eagles Brawl, or you go to Eagles Brawl on Twitter, you go into the bio, or you go on Giovanni's Twitter, you go into his bio, there's a website on there. The first 3 tabs, you click those buttons, you'll get right to where it is on Spotify. It's on everywhere you get podcasts. You'll find Giovanni's show. All you have to do is search Eagles Brawl. Guys, what a great live show. We had some great feedback, guys. Everybody who's tuned in, everybody who's viewed it, we greatly appreciate you. I know Giovanni is hype. I know Tyler's hype. This is our pregame live crew. Giovanni told me he wants to be a part of these shows from now on. This is our crew from now on. You can expect us here. You heard our Manscaped MVP picks. You saw the merch. You heard our bold takes. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Oh, wait. Hold up. One last thing. Is a tree lit up, Giovanni? Is a tree up? Travis Fulgham tree?
It's been lit up since 6 o'clock in the morning.
Let's go! Go Birds! Go Birds!